Francesco Moser, a name that is synonymous with cycling. A cyclist that will always be remembered as one of the greats. Moser was dominant from the mid-1970s to the early 1980s, with a total of 273 road victories, which include 3 editions of Paris-Roubaix, 2 victories in the Giro di Lombardia, and the Giro d'Italia in 1984. But what has really cemented his name in history are his hour record attempts. Those were still the years when records were divided into 3 categories: records at high altitude, records below 600 meters, and indoor records. When attempting these records, it was clear that Moser thought differently and developed his bicycles to be as aerodynamic as possible. This involved special clothing and, of course, very special bicycles. They were not lightweight. However, the frames forced the rider's body into aerodynamic positions. At the Olympic Velodrome in Mexico City, the man from Trentino had set the hour record twice in 1984, ousting the great Eddie Merckx from the throne. Francesco had covered 50.808 kilometers, and then on the 23rd of January, 51.151 kilometers. Regarding records at sea level, on the 26th of September 1986, in Vigorelli, Moser had managed to raise the record, tearing it away from Hans-Henrik Ørsted to 48.543 kilometers. And then, on the 3rd of October, he improved it further, 49.802 kilometers. The hour indoor record was the only one that Francesco needed to become the all-time record holder, or, as some put it, Lord of the Time. In 1987, Moser flew to Moscow in his attempt to claim his final title. The indoor record belonged to Russian Vyacheslav Ekimov, with a distance of 49.672 kilometers. But in Moscow and later in Vienna, Francesco failed to improve on the record. But the desire to become Lord of all hours did not pass him by. Quite the contrary. Moser now had a sole focus and did not compete in a single road event in 1988, but instead flew to Colombia to train at the Bogota Velodrome. In his long pursuit, Moser flew to Stuttgart, and on the 21st of May 1988, he was met by 7,500 supporters at the Schleierhalle. Moser got everything right that afternoon, and the Ambrosio carbon fiber lenticular rear wheel proved to be as effective as a flywheel. Already after 2 kilometers, he was ahead of Ekimov, albeit by a small margin, and in the last few minutes, he was triumphant, pushing the record to 50.644 kilometers. Moser's hour records have always gone hand in hand with technology, and the champion from Trentino did not disappoint, becoming the indoor hour record holder on a bike with a 101 centimeters diameter drive wheel. There were only ever 2 of these bicycles made, and one of these famous big wheel bikes is what we are offering here. No doubt that Francesco Moser was training on this bike for that prestigious record. For more information, please visit our website, steel-vintage.com.